Here's a mildly humorous story, okay? And it could take me years to tell it because it took years to unfold. But at some point in my life, I asked a girl to marry me. She said yes. We got married. And we went on our honeymoon to Trelawney Bay, the Starfish Trelawney, okay, in Jamaica. And, it's our honeymoon. It's a family resort. I contacted a travel agency. It's like, what are my options? It's like, and they listed off, and I chose the Starfish Trelawney. Okay. And it was nice. It's like more of a family resort. They had like a golf resort, and they had something, can't remember her name, but, it was all about hedonism. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. And I don't golf, so. Anyway, there was an open bar in the lobby. All right. There were bottles of liquor that they kept filled up in your, hotel room. Compliments, They had a fucking bar in the middle of their pool. I was like, I didn't come here to drink. It's like, but much appreciated. So I'm sitting on the beach front. They got their shit lined off, right, with fences on either side. It's like houses, like neighborhoods on both sides of the Starfish Trelawney's property. Me and Kim were just laying out in the sun, enjoying the beach, okay? And this big motherfucking, Jamaican man, walks across the beach. He crosses the fence line, walks across the beach. There was no B&E, there was no breaking and entering, but the laws were, it's like, hey, listen, residents of Jamaica, you're not allowed on this property unless you're like our paying customer. But anyway, he just, does his own thing. Sees me and Kim comes, we're like the only ones right there watching the sunset. He's like, hey, want some mushrooms? I'm like, hell yeah. What you got? And he showed me. And I'm like, that's some big caps, okay? Those are very large. And he handed it to me. I was like, I don't have any cash on me at the moment. Hold on just a second. Let me walk back up to my hotel room, and I will bring the money back down to you and put it in your hand. He's like, all right. And I left my newlywed wife down there by herself because she didn't feel like getting up and walking anywhere. And I'm like, I don't think there's any danger. I walk up to the hotel room, grab my money, walk back down. And this all took like maybe, I don't know what, like 10 minutes, or less. Yeah, less than 10 minutes. As I walk back down to the beach, I see one of the hotel security guards standing at the other side of the fence. He's standing vigil. He is a sentinel. He's just like... And as I'm walking up, I don't know this man by name, but I recognize the uniform. I know, but he's like, he just kind of waved me for, it's like, hey, come here. I'll walk around the other side of the fence. Now we're offside. We're not on the hotel property. And there are 4 pretty big Jamaicans, including the guy that gave me the bag of mushrooms. I was like, here's your money. And they're like, cool. Thank you. I'm like, thank you. I took the drugs, and the drugs didn't work. Fucking